Hello and welcome back to MaNaPaTau Chronicles. I'm Patau, Daddie Marto.
Matau Kokulanga.
Welcome back again. Niko na feel shame on you. Tuna feel shame on us. But we're here. We're back. If you follow us,
for the update time.
I know. But if you follow us on our social media pages, that is Daddie Marto and Kokulanga, you understand what has been happening, why it's been such a while since we are back.
Yeah, like life happened. The last episode we shot was last year in August.
Yes, and we did it.
We didn't even post it.
Yeah.
The last posted one was even before that.
Yes. And we shot it at the coast. So, of course, the setting will be a bit different.
Yeah.
You'll be confused about what we are saying at some point. But, you
know, I look pregnant and puffy.
very pregnant. Very puffy.
Yeah.
And that's why we are doing this short intro to reintroduce it, because kuna bits itabidi to be chop off in the beginning, because they won't make sense, posting it right now.
Yeah.
But, that's why we are doing this. We are right now at the Cove by the Park.
Yes.
Fantastic, beautiful apartment space. As you can see, it is a beautiful place. It is right overlooking the national park. It's called the Cove by the Park.
Yes.
Do you even remember what we spoke about in the episode?
I don't remember. I just remember Makasaki tusumbua like nobody's business. And then there were some monkeys that were trying to enter into our room. And Marcus was scared.
They entered and Marcus screamed.
Yeah. It was chaotic.
But guys, just watch this next episode and then we hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to MaNaPaTau Chronicles. I am Daddie Marto.
Kokulanga.
I'm your host. Welcome back again, guys, to our channel. Again, apologies for
we keep abandoning.
No, there's no need of, if you're keeping tabs with us, you realize that somebody here is more than just herself.
Oh, wow.
Some circumstances make us not engage until she's okay or until I'm okay. Sometimes it is me, sometimes it is her, sometimes it is both of us.
Life too happen in short.
Yes. We're going to do this journey. We even, most of you have even been asking, are you guys going to start vlogging?
Na vlog sangapi and naelekea kujifungua.
Exactly.
We are going to record. I'd want to record every step of this time's delivery.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll give you a window into what is going to happen.
Kidogo tu.
A window.
Si kila kitu, kidogo tu. As you can see, we are not at home, clearly. We are somewhere. We are at Neptune Paradise. Yes, it's confusing. Neptune Paradise, Neptune Village, Neptune Palm Beach. But we are here at Neptune Paradise. We booked with Delphine Tours. We really needed a holiday. It's been a hectic couple of weeks, if I might say.
It's about to get hecticer.
It's about to get hecticer. Nasi wongo. It will get hecticerist very much. But I know. So it was either now or never. Had this not happened now,
I don't think we would have gone for a holiday. Probably this year, but I would like to hope and think that we'll go for another one post-baby.
Yeah, of course, post-baby definitely.
I'm not so sure.
Because I imagine we have still, we are still yet to have our holiday.
Yeah.
We've still not had a holiday. This ideally is the very first one.
Yeah, this is the very first time holiday, we have traveled and had a holiday.
When you're just experiencing kuchill to, like, kuna pressure ya kazi.
Lakini bado hatujasahau kufanya social media content creation kwa mkafo.
Yeah, something small happen apale, but not too much that you're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But so yeah, here we are. And from where we last left off, you said I almost ran you over. So from when we first met, when I was introduced to her now, and then our friend Maureen told me that they usually walk from the office via Uhuru Park, sometimes via Uhuru Park, all the way to the stage.
Yeah.
Nika decide, itakuwaga niki time, napigia Maureen amuliza ile time yenye anatoka job. Matatu watapanda the same. Watapanda matatu za kahawa. Hata kama anaenda kahawa wendani, atapanda matatu za kahawa sukari.
Well, not necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah. So, mimi nilikuwa nikitoka job, ninatembea. I used to walk around State House Road. Nenda ninawatime hapo Uhuru Park. In case they are not there, ninaenda ninawapata hadi stage. Hey, my friend, sasa hapa ndio kazi ilikuwa ngumu. Kuongelesha mtu hataki kuongeleka.
Si ati siku nataka kuongeleka.
Unaongelesha mtu kwa matatu, make sure time, nimefika, hata quote unquote kubukiwa kiti. Nikifika hivi nimeenda nimeketi next to yeye, make sure nimepiga timing vizuri. Alafu mtu hata hataki kuniongelesha. Kazi yangu ni kushinda hivi. Unajaribu kuongelesha? Hebu jaribu kuniongelesha.
Marto sasa. That's a lie.
Endelea.
How was your day? What did you do today? That's a lie. It wasn't like that. I was just really, really shy when we met. I don't know, but nilikuwa too shy sana kwako. So I couldn't look at him straight in the eye, and then he was coming on strong. So anyway, I would often feel not intimidation. What's the word? I'd feel, I don't know, I don't have the words to explain.
Sasa nilikuwa nimebit. Nilikuwa nimekonda. Viatu nilikuwa na imeisha. Maisha ilikuwa imenitandika proper. Lakini mtu hapa hivi anashindwa hata kunisikiliza. Boy chat anajaribu kurusha mistari, anarushiwa tu huku kando. What is it that made you comfortable enough to start listening to me?
Time. And I don't know, just, we spent a lot of, for people who are just starting to date or talk, we spent quite a bit of time together because...
Talking as well.
Yeah, because like especially those walks, and it was personal, it wasn't mostly over the phone. It was it was personal when we would walk from Uhuru Park, you walk hand in hand, munatembea, like we really invested in time. So it counted, and I got more comfortable, I got to know you more. I really don't know. I don't think it's one thing.
Then I think kuna siku mimi nachoma, mimi ninauza. Unakujanga hapa hivi unachoma mambo ya ex wangu. Hata mimi ninachoma mambo ya ex wako.
Sijawahi choma mambo ya ex wako, Marto.
Unarushianga mawe.
Nasema aje?
Unarushianga mawe. Nasema I'm your second wife. Vitu kama hizo. Unachomanga anyway.
I am the second wife.
This is what I'll always say. Sometimes in relationships, there are people who come before you, who set the ground for you, who is coming next. So wanaharibu kuharibu kabisa, so that wewe ukikuja, if you just show the slightest sign of decency and humanity, mtu ana feel overwhelmed, anasema, by the way, so this is how life is supposed to be. I think the person who was there before me was that idiot. That helped my case.
I actually can't, I don't, and I'm being objective, I'm being as fair as possible. I don't have any memory of him being kind. You know how people say relationship and marriages are up and down, that hata mtu akikufanyia mabaya kuna points unakaaga chini unakumbuka, lakini there were points where this person was good. I don't have any memory, any recollection. I am trying so hard to remember if there was any one time where I had a good experience.
Then, and how long were you guys together?
I was alone. Clearly, I was in a relationship alone because he said that he was just using me. 1 year. For 1 year, I'd say. Yeah.
And, probably it'll bring rise to, reasons why we stay or we have relationships or we stay in relationships. So why were you there? For 1 year, you felt as if you were alone. Why were you there?
I started working, then this guy started smiling at me, na kunikatia, and I'd like to say I'm a bit naive in terms of relationships because I haven't had many relationships in my life.
Neither have I.
So...
Neither. You're making it sound as if I've had many. I've been around the block.
Or entanglements. or entanglements. Mr. Entanglement mwenyewe. Anyway, so... Anyway, I didn't have a lot of experience in terms of relationships, and that is the truth. I wasn't experienced in a relationship. I was fresh from campus. I had just started working. I was now the doors were opening up into life as we know it. Then the first person I see, you know how they said, don't shit where you eat? I don't know if that's a curse word. Don't shit where you eat. I had had that so many times. But then I got to work and somehow it skipped me and escaped me. Oh,
what
my
is it,
baby.
What is it?
Can we do this with him?
Yeah, we can do it with him. Come sit here.
Sorry. I sit with Daddy, we talk.
Aye. So, you're scared of the monkeys?
So,
okay.
So when life doors opened, I started working, and then this older guy who seemed like he had it together started talking to me, and he wasn't even showering me with gifts. Now that I think about it, he has never taken me out to a proper fine dining dinner. It was always drinking and clubs and rugby events and whatever. Like, there is nothing of substance that I experienced, but I think he was the doorway into opening my eyes into life. And it was exciting, it was interesting, because I thought we were keeping it secret. You know, we would chat via the chat here, office, like, he would drop me far off so that people don't know that we are dating.
Together, yeah.
So to me, it was exciting. To him, he was covering his tracks because he was dating somebody else in the office.
As well.
But I was naive. It didn't click. And God to let me say, there is a day she was somebody that I was working closely with. So I went to her desk for help because I was brand new in the office. Kazi yangu sikuwa naijua vizuri sana. And right smack on her WhatsApp ninio, the first chat was his name.
With eggplants.
No, really. But you know very well in WhatsApp, somebody you chat with regularly, their nini is usually at the top.
You pin, either you pin or you put
it so I'm like, so I went back to him and said, hey, Leona, you're chatting with so-and-so. Like, I can be, she's my friend. They're actually married today. But me, with my naivety, he asked, he answered, you can move on. Me, nikasema, okay, it's a friend. So anyway, that's the kind of person that I was with. It's not his fault. I don't know, it is partly his fault, but also partly my fault. I was too naive for the world. Too naive, because that is naivety of the highest order. One, nilikeuka, the one rule, you don't date where you work. It has worked for some people. They've even gotten married and still married today, but I wouldn't advise it because of that one factor. I got the embarrassing end of the stick, because probably with the office circles, he was the boys being amepita na kakadem kampia. Yeah, and later on I came to find out that that is true. That was his reputation. So anyway, that is just a window into the kind of person that he was. So when we met, I had gotten 6 months off from this person, and I had completely blocked them everywhere and had completely moved on with my life. But I don't know whether it's because we didn't end it on his terms that he got sour, because he kaanza kunitukana via text. So the day that you bought me cake was that day that he sent me a really vile, nasty text to the point where somebody is alluding to, not alluding, literally stating that your existence on this earth is null and void. You know? Completely obliterating the person that I am. Completely insulting my body, completely insulting my persona. That text was really vile. And me, it was 6 months after I had closed the chapter of Ruth. So I'm like, why is this person like, I have moved on, I have continued with my life despite whatever had happened before. Like, I blocked you and kaendelea na maisha. And
for some reason, that was the day I conveniently, decided to just out of the sweetness of my heart to just buy her cake.
No, what happened? You asked me how, because he had a habit of always asking me how my day was. And I don't know. There's something about Martin. Yeah, there's something about Martin that makes it so easy for someone to open up to you. Because that is not something. Also
gotten me into trouble.
That is not something that you tell somebody that you're just now starting to date, right? Those are details that you keep to yourself, because it's embarrassing even. So I just opened my heart and I started crying. I was crying physically, I was crying via text, and telling him the kind of day I'd had and the kind of text I had received. So akaniambia, it's okay, tutakutana tu the kawaida base. We walked, tukapanda matatu. Or how did I get cake?
Yeah.
You invited me over to your place.
Yes, with Maureen.
With Maureen.
Yeah.
So tukashuka matatu na Maureen and we walked up to his place.
Because you found cake in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, with the kind of day you had, I decided, let me buy you some cake to relax and calm down. And that was so sweet to be like, I had not experienced that kind of behavior from a man who's trying to date me. It's so unfortunate, but yeah. Something as simple as cake, I had never experienced in my life. Most of my experiences had involved... Usiingie kwa hiyo nyumba.
These monkeys. Okay.
Itaingia, itafind a way ya kuingia. Niende nifunge window.
And go and close the window.
And go and close the window and then kimbia.
Close the window.
Go and close the window. Kimbia.
Go and close
Kimbia,
the window.
close the window. Kimbia, close the window. So that simple gesture is something I had never experienced or seen with men that I dated. Imagine something as simple as that. Somebody finding out how your day was, finding out your day was horrible from another guy, and still it didn't change. I'm interested. I always wanted to ask you, why didn't you run away after that? And it has started to rain.
And the work must go on.
Yeah, kazi lazima iendelee. Obviously, you can see in the background it's raining. But moving on.
Bora watu wanatusikia.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what the point I was trying to drive was I was coming from that situation, taking a break, being single for 6 months, and then meeting this guy who a simple gesture of buying me cake on my birthday really it did something to me. So those are one of the things that made me say, okay, it's safe, let's proceed. But I'm curious to find out, didn't that click something in you that, okay, dem amemaliza na ex wake kweli? Like, why would the ex feel comfortable enough to re-enter her life and send her such a nasty text or something like that? Like, didn't it spark questions in you and doubt?
Well, probably can also say I'm also very naive.
You're not naive.
I'm very trusting.
Martin, let's establish that you have so much experience in relationships, way more than I do. And entanglement. Mr. Entanglement. Anyway.
So you said that he was your ex and you were done with him, and I chose to believe you. And also from the kind
of... Why did you buy me cake though?
And from the kind of engagement that...
You want my boyfriend then.
I know.
So, what obligation?
From the kind of engagement that the two of you were having at the time, it was very clear that there was a lot of love lost between the two of you.
There was no love. I was in a relationship on my... This guy literally told me, for a year I was using you. I have those texts.
This is what I saw it as. I saw it as a bruised ego.
Because I left.
Because you left. That was an ego that you bruised. But not that you were choosing to, you were taking care of yourself, because he was clearly not taking care of you. So he just bruised your ego. I mean, you just bruised his ego. That is why he was lashing out. And then, Mimi is different, but he's a man child. So when you bruise his ego, he lashes out. He lashes out, exactly. So, I mean, it played to my advantage in this way. I'm not saying that I knew that buying a cake is what would help. I just knew that I wanted to come in between you and that bad feeling of whatever it was. You know? And knowing especially at that time that you already did not engage in things like cakes, sugary stuff. For some reason, I just knew that blueberry cake from Cafe Deli. This is not product placement. It's because my mouth is already watering just thinking about it.
Give us a call to write a check.
I remember the very first person who introduced me to it. She's called Onjiko Mwaura. She's currently in Germany. But she introduced me and said, blueberry cake at Cafe Deli, always go and try it. And when I started trying that cake, I've always loved it today. I don't know whether they closed down the Kenyatta Avenue one. I think they closed down. It's something else right now. But man, I just knew that cake
would do something.
It would do something.
That small gesture really did something for me. Because for once in a very long time, somebody had done something for me without expecting something else in return. We weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. I wasn't
at the time, we
going
hadn't
to
started
sleep over
dating
at his place and
I think that was like like day 5 or day 6 of knowing each other.
Yeah.
Because I asked you to be my girlfriend on day 12, which is going to be the next episode.
Tunapata tu bits and pieces. Anyway, that is what it struck something in me, that somebody can be that caring. Of course, it didn't heal what I felt because I was really hurt.
Yeah.
I was really, really, really hurt.
So sometimes it's the simple things that really matter because it's from where it comes. It's not, as in, if I wanted, I would have taken you on a holiday on
Why did you take me on a holiday? But first of all, let us say,
if I wanted
why
to,
did you take me on a holiday?
The problem was, the bank
what did the bank do?
and me, the conversation did not go very well. It was telling me I have zero balance. I mean, whatever storage.
Why did you take me for fine dining?
Whatever money storage device or service that was available at the time could not avail me the ability to take
Marto
you
life
for
ilikuwa
a while.
imekuchapa.
I was growing.
His shoes were
I was growing.
Diagonally finished.
I was growing. Those are called growing pains.
I know you were growing pains, but
yeah.
Now that I look back at it, I didn't see those things, you know? I didn't.
Because you were also growing at the time. You know, both of us were growing.
I didn't. The kind of caliber.
Those are not the things that mattered to you, to me at the time. I
don't know. I didn't care.
Initially, ulikuwa umesema you're done dating, you're going to.
That's why I'm saying I'm surprised.
You know,
listen,
to go for men who have money.
That's why I'm surprised because honestly, I had made the decision. Okay, so even if we're dating cynical, moving forward, I am dating for my gain. I'm not dating any broke person. I'm not dating anybody who cannot.
You know what you wanted to say? Broke AN.
I'm not dating anybody who cannot provide for me financial gain. Like
since clearly emotional, they were not able to provide.
For real, nilikuwa nimesema moving forward. I don't even care about the age.
And actually, that's the one thing that Maureen had told me about you. That yes, you were single, but you were done.
I was done with dating. I was like, oh, even if I kanaendaga, nitawaonyesha. Wanaume mtawaonyesha. I had decided to date for my gain, pure material gain. So I am completely shocked and surprised that when I was dating you the way you were, I didn't notice how broke you are. We never used to go out for dates. I would come and cook. You remember?
You'd go to your place,
cook bring
and then
food.
Bring the place.
Because we were close.
Place.
It was like a 10 minutes walk.
Yeah.
Now that I look back, I'm like, nilikuwa nimeamua. Hey, nilikuwa nimeamua kama even ndivyo kanaenda, wanaume tutapelekana hivi.
But sasa, now you don't even need to cook. Now I'm taking care of you. 110%. It came full circle. It came full circle.
I'm surprised because probably...
And who knows, God forbid, we might go broke again.
No, we are not going to go broke again.
But see, things happen. Life happens. For as long as we have breath and strength.
We have already gone through that phase.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, like...
Life will happen.
Life will happen. And
but, like again,
the good thing is that we've already gone through that stage.
For as long as we have health, because health inaweza kupeleka
health. You guys, health.
Yeah.
Health of body, health of mind, health of yourself. You can walk out from point A to point B to go and hustle and do your thing. You are heavily blessed.
Yeah.
You are blessed beyond measure.
Yeah. So what was the bottom line to this? It's the simple things that matter. It's the small things that count.
I am actually surprised I ended up with a guy like you. Like, I am surprised.
Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of MaNaPaTau Chronicles. We shall see you in the next episode, which we are guaranteeing we're recording right after this one, so that you can see it the next time.
Come say bye and tell people to subscribe.
Subscribe to MaNaPaTau.
To MaNaPaTau
channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Tell them like, share, comment.
Share, comment, follow. Cheza kama wewe. Kama nyani.
He's bored.
Cheza kama wewe.
Cheza kama le.
Cheza kama wewe.
Cheza kama wewe.
Awesome. I see you guys in the next
Bye-bye.
episode.
Mwah.